back to this channel. My name is Lesedi, the owner of the channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I have 4 new subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. I highly appreciate it. Today I'm coming with a story time yet again. Okay? Yeah, but today is not a very nice one. You know how my stories can be really funny and you just like Lesedi, the way you always get into these situations. But today is really not funny. I am actually talking about an experience that I had in a taxi going home this weekend. So, Mo girl, I have heard mental health issues ever since long time ago, ever since I came to Joburg. I've heard like mental health issues, hence I had to go to like a whole lot of psychologists. Check out one of my other videos. It was gonna pop right up there about mental health when I was declared mentally unstable, but in a very different way. But I see why they declared me mentally unstable, but they said I am sick. Okay? And I didn't like it because I didn't know what they were talking about. Okay? But it was a different type of mental health that I was not yet educated about. But anyway, let's move right along. So after the passing of my grandmom, I have had serious mental health issues. But fast forward to that, we overcame that. We're still working on it. We'll be fine, girl. Let's not get depressed. So Saturday, I woke up not in the best of moods. But I still took pictures. I still looked cute because I was like, girl, you're gonna look cute. You know, it's a good day. You're going to see your mama. It's been some time. You know, I look cute. My boyfriend goes and drops me off at the taxi rank that is in Joburg, because I stay in Joburg. So he took me to the taxi rank that is there by Capitec. We get there, ne? And then he drops me off. I get in the taxi, I pay my fee, and I'm just sitting relaxed. I'm even having the exact amount because I get stress at taxi, you know. Put on my mask, I'm just chilling. Hi. And the taxi goes, everyone is fine, everything is fine. And then it's one of those nice trips, because you know I don't like it when people talk a lot in the taxis. Like people are just and especially if their stories are not interesting. I like it when someone is having like an interesting story and I'm interested and I'm just listening. They're just my radio, and then they must finish the story fast because I also want to get off the taxi before I know what happened at the end. And I've been seeing a lot of TikTok videos talking about that. I can relate so much. But anyway, we go. So when we go to Tsakani, which is in the east end of Gauteng, we use N17. Ne? N17 has got 2 toll gates. We pass 2 toll gates. N17 doesn't have 2 toll gates. I don't know how many toll gates it has, but when we go to Tsakani, we pass 2 toll gates. That is the one that is here somewhere, just after Joburg, before Jamestown. And then there's another one that is next to Carnival Mall and Carnival City. So about 15 minutes in the taxi. So the taxi, it's full, and I'm just like, okay, taxi, everything is just fine. I'm comfortable. No one is squishing my hips. I'm sitting nicely. We're not having any problems with the change shop. And then okay, there were plastics. So if you know, you know that, but most people literally stock in Joburg. Like whatever they're selling in the hood, they stock in Joburg. So there are a lot of plastics, like black plastics, like the ones that you use for like the bin. Yeah, so there was it looked like stock. So the lady came in with her 4 plastics, and they put them in the passage where you pass when you get off, when you get on, when you board the taxi. Okay, so I see these plastics and I'm like, hey, I wonder what would happen in my mind, hey? I wonder what would happen if this taxi was like to have like I ever had to have like an emergency and I need to get out of this taxi immediately. And then I'm just like, hey. And then this thought like literally triggers something in my mind and in my stupid head. And I'm like, yo, what would happen, Vel? And I'm like, and the taxi driver wouldn't want to stop. And I'm just like, yo, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm having a panic attack. Like I had the worst panic attack in the taxi. Like if you know, you know. That's like a freeway. Not even a freeway, it's a national route, whatever it is. Like the taxi was going, I'm sure, at a speed of 80 per hour. Not me having a panic attack. I'm sitting at the back seat of the taxi. So before I had the panic attack, the guy sitting next to me on this side he tried opening the window. So the window is one of those that you have to press together and then pull back, not the one that you just pull back. Yeah. So the guy was sitting next to me, tried pulling it and it didn't open. And then I was like, yeah, because the window's gonna come blow my eyelashes off. So yeah, liar, you know? Because yeah, Tina, I was just my eyelash, we have it hard, you know, with the taxes and it's just, yay. So the struggle, I was not gonna have that. So I'm like, so now I'm having a panic attack few minutes later, and now I need to open the damn window, and the window shows off not to be able to open again, and my panic attack strikes higher. It just went high, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And I take off my mask. Oh, I'm gonna die. And I'm literally gasping for air. I'm like, because I'm thinking in with the nose, out with my mouth. I'm like, it was not happening. It was definitely not happening. I'm like, what the hell is gonna happen to me? Because I am ready to die in this taxi. And like I look around, everyone is, I'm like, okay. My psychologist at some point was like, you need to think of something positive when something like that comes into your mind. Because I once had a panic attack, but the better thing was it was in an Uber, so it was not bad. But now I'm supposed to think of something positive. Nothing could come into my mind. I go to my phone, my network is not catching up, so I cannot scroll on anything on Instagram. I was just like, oh my god, I'm dying. And then we approached the horse, I don't know what's that name of. I'll find the name of that toll gate. The first toll gate going to Zagane, coming from Joburg. When we get there, I'm like to the taxi driver, after a toll gate. I have never stood on that grass, but I've never stood there. I don't even know. I was just like, I just need to get out of this taxi right now. I need to get out because I am dying. I couldn't breathe at that moment. And then, because he was driving on the far left lane, and for him to park, he needed to go on the far right lane. Baby! When I say when he started the car, when we were moving past the toll gate, trying to get to the far right lane, I almost died. I was like, oh my god, he did not hear me. Now I'm like, hey, no, I don't know if maybe I controlled it very well, or maybe people were looking at me. Because I don't remember seeing anyone looking at me. But all I know is that I was trying to get the air that I could get. But baby, it was hard. Hard, guys. It was so hard. And then he finally stopped. And then these plastics, which gave me a panic attack in the initial stage, were still there. And I had to pick them up and put them by the side and give them to the passengers, and so that I can get away going out. The minute I got outside, guys. So when I was still in the car, I just couldn't breathe. But when I got outside, I was now shaking. So I had planned that when I get off, I'm going to call my boyfriend. Oh, Now I was shaking like, guys, it was bad. It was bad. But after that, I was standing there and I called my boyfriend after like 3 minutes of shaking, and then he was like, he's gonna be there in 15 minutes. I called my mama to tell her, and she was like, she's gonna be there in 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, whoever gets there first. And then my boyfriend got there first, and then waiting for mama. You know, guys, this was really like the worst experience. The worst taxi experience I ever had in my whole entire life. And now I think I have a phobia of boarding a taxi. And the problem is, baby ain't got no car. I don't have a car, but I'm scared of getting into a taxi. Meaning now I'm gonna depend on an Uber, and I don't got money for Uber, y'all. Like, taxi can be 10 rand from my place to Eastgate Mall, and from my place to Eastgate Mall with an Uber is like 119 rand. I ain't got no man. Like, that is like about 10, 20, 30, 10 times, 11 times actually. I don't know how my life is going to be like moving forward, but I know that it's going to be difficult. That's all I know. So guys, mental health is something that is there. Let us actually look into it. I know my mental health situation and we are working together, but recently, which is on Saturday, I learned something new about myself too, and my mental health too. So if you have ever had like one of the worst taxi, public transport / taxi driver experience, please comment down below and tell me what was your worst. Because I've heard that one where you answer with in Sesotho, because I am Sotho, and sometimes when I'm pissed or I'm in an uncomfortable situation, it's either speak English or Sesotho. So sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna speak Sesotho. I'm like, after stop sign, and then taxi driver will be like, so such experiences I've had them, but this one, oh I guess that one was bad.